Hello, everybody. It's Saturday night. Uh, it's kind of early Saturday night. Didn't have really anything else to do. Thought I'd come on. Hopefully, have some friends join me in here and just kind of chat for a while. Uh, Says that there are some people waiting inside chat. I see Infamous. So, hello, Infamous. Seduced by Silver. Hello. I even see a message from Silver Supplement. So, I hope he's still here. I know he's working right now. So, I know he's probably busy, but still, it's good to see old Sup in here all the same. Oh, okay. We got David in here. Hey, how's it going? Yes, it's on. And Three Nines is here. Hello. So welcome everybody. So what's everybody up to this Saturday night? Yeah, obviously you're home and kind of hanging out just like me. Has anybody got any plans? Anything happen today? Because literally I have like no news. I'm just out here hanging out. So if you'll respond or tell me in your side chat, that'd be great. Uh, I did get a couple of things, a couple of rounds in the mail from Silver Vessel. I thought I was going to miss the World of Dragons. That they put out the third coin in the World of Dragons series, and it is the Chinese dragon. But Silver Vessel, you know, just a very generous and cool dude. He sent them to me, so I do have the Chinese dragon in silver, and you can see the China Wall, the Great Wall behind him. Very cool coin, and there's the eye. So I've got the third coin in the series. Also, I've been collecting the copper ones as well, and hey, he sent me a copper one, so I've got the set. There, I haven't seen the cases for them, but Provident Metals kind of talked about them before they kind of like a product definition. They hadn't really released it all yet, and they're going to be 6 rounds in the World of Dragons series. And so the case that you can get only fits 6 rounds. So what I may do down the road eventually when I can is get 2 different cases. So like one case will fit all the silvers, and then the other case will, hey chef, welcome. And then the second case will have all the copper rounds, and that way I'll have a set each that are in a case. Uh, Again, just hanging out. Like I said, Chef Capone just came in, so it's good to see Chef from the side chat. Cajun Coin, hey, welcome. So Cajun Coin came in. Good to see him. So if anybody has any questions or what have you been up to today, let me know. Let's talk. So far, they're just kind of saying hello amongst themselves in the side chat, and I have nobody on the panel. I was hoping that TLT Coins was going to be on about this time of night because he and a bunch of friends just went to a coin show, a local coin show, and I saw they did a live stream with their phone during the show, and that was with Mike Wolf. It was on Mike Wolf's channel. It's about 53 minutes long. I got probably about halfway through. Hang on a minute, Cajun. And very interesting. I mean, they had everything from poured silver to constitutional silver, world coins. They had rounds. They had printed, paper money from all over. It was just so much to see. Looked like those guys had a blast. I was supposed to go down there, but unfortunately, I just was not able to get there. Cajun, let's try it one way first. Try it this way first. And if that doesn't work, we'll try it a different way. So grab that link and see if that will let you in here. And anybody else in here, really, give it a shot. So hello, David. He's saying hello to everybody. come on, guys. More the merrier. And I can see that I've got 2 likes. So thank you for whoever gave me the thumbs up. Stephen Jones just subbed me. I hope he comes into the side chat. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate the sub. Come on, guys. It's early. D-Wing. D-Wing's World is in here. I was hoping that he would be able to come in here. D, I know that the invite probably didn't work. Why don't you try grabbing the link out of the side chat and see if that will bring you in. It hasn't worked for Cajun just yet. There were some nice prices on their silver at the coin show. Yeah, I bet there were some nice prices. I mean, I don't know if you mean nice prices as in good deals or nice prices as in they were pretty proud of the stuff. I heard a couple of instances where it sounded like they were pretty proud of their stuff and they're going to try to talk them down because, you know, you can negotiate during these coin shows. I wish I'd been able to make it. It would have been fun to meet everybody and to see all that stuff. I mean, they had gold. I mean, just everything. It was very interesting seeing Mike Wolf's live stream, or about half of it. Like I said, I hadn't been able to finish it yet, but I do intend on kind of going back and seeing what happened. So, D, I take it that that link did not work. Yeah, no, actually, Chef, I'm up to 7 likes. So, sometimes on your phone or on your browser, it doesn't keep up with the actual count. But wow, all right. So we got 9 watching, 8 likes. So wow, thanks guys. I really appreciate that. You were the 3rd like. All right, thanks, Stephen. Oh, Stephen, I don't know if you heard me, but thanks for the sub. Let me see if I can return the favor here without losing everybody. Go to channel. Steve Jones. Pop. There you go, sir. I appreciate it. So we really need to get somebody on the panel so I can talk. Let me see here. Somebody, there we go. Let me see if I can copy. And bear with me, guys. I'm going to. Oh, TLT. Hey, dude, I sent you an invite. Well, that's okay, Steven. Yeah, TLT, I sent you an invite. I'd love for you to come in. I tried the link, it didn't work. Which link? The one in the. Well, that's not going to work. Can you grab that link, TLT? Tried the one you emailed. Why didn't it work then? Tim, hang on a minute. I will try to resend it and see what happens. Both are not letting me. Crap. Okay, Tim, I sent you another one. See if you can get in. Invalid link. Try the second one. I just sent you another one. Did the second one still say that, Tim? Ah,
What's up?
it worked. That one worked.
Yeah, it worked, buddy.
Awesome. All right. Let's see if I can get D in here. So tell us about the big show, man.
Yeah.
You there, Tim?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Tell us about the big coin show.
Well, man, I missed out on buying one of Mrs. V's early pours. It was already sold when I got back there today.
So someone got to it before you could.
Exactly. And then we were looking at some more pours and stuff, and there wasn't no maker stamp on them, so I wasn't. There was a guy down at the end that had a tester and all, but he was kind of being a pain, wanting $2 to test everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So I mean, but I did end up picking up a couple of the 45 caliber bullets and picked up some silver from the first mint. Got a couple of more monster tubes. For my monster boxes, and just a lot of stuff actually. Mr. John Wolf finished his War Nickel collection. Yeah, and he finished the nickel book. And Mike picked up all kinds of things, a bunch of Mercuries, and he bought a silver certificate, a Star Note silver certificate for face value.
Nice.
So that was a good deal there. We did get some silver. Me and John, we found an oops by a dealer. So we got 4.5 ounces of silver for $5. Well, $10 basically, 5 apiece.
I'm sorry, Tim. I'm trying to I'm trying to get some more people in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw about half of Mike's live stream, and it looks like it was a pretty interesting show. It didn't look like it was just huge, but it's still a really cool show.
No, it wasn't as big as they talked it up to be, and kind of disappointing. But the reason being is because some of the dealers pulled out at the end because of the Houston show.
Oh.
Yeah, Houston had a huge show this weekend too. So, but yeah, it was definitely a stacker's dream there.
Yeah, it looked like it was a whole lot of fun.
There was so many pours and so many bullion bars, and oh my goodness, I don't think I ever seen so much gold in one place at one time. So there was a guy that had 5 kilo gold bars up there.
Kilo gold?
Yeah.
I bet he had a freaking army with weapons and stuff around him to keep people from getting hold of that.
No, it was only him.
Brave man.
I mean, it was a down to earth show. Basically, It wasn't packed neither. Like we wasn't shoulder to shoulder in there. It was nice. You know,
Hey, Slacker and TLT.
Hey, D, you made it.
what is going on?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. It's good to hear you, man. And how
You might hear little Wingette screaming in a minute. So
I was just
Be
trying to
short-lived.
ask how she was doing.
Oh, she's good. She was sleeping, and then as soon as you sent me that second link, she woke up and was screaming. So I came in here to try to calm her down.
Oh man, dude.
So, Tim, do you have any of that? Do you have anything that you picked up or anything nearby that you'd like to show?
Yeah, I can show some stuff.
All right, I'm going to put you on the big screen and let you take over from it. I'm still sending out or trying to send out some new invites since the first one didn't work.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you used that stamp?
I actually have, yes. I poured a bar for Mike Wolf while he was down here, and I stamped it, dude. That thing works great.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah, absolutely enjoying it. So
Happy to hear. That's
so
oh,
anyway,
be
I got
amazed your house.
some tubes here. Picked up some good stuff there. This one here is copper, and they're the Lakota Nation rounds. They're 2010, but you know, really good deal. Couldn't pass them up. Then, of course, a 45 bullet there, 1 ounce. Maybe 2 ounces. I don't know. Let me pull it out of here.
Oh, Barbara's in here. Wink, 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 wink. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. And Todd Miller. Todd, I do believe I sent you an invite if you want to.
1 ounce, 45 silver bullet there.
I love those things. How
Oh,
much,
dude.
if you don't mind answering, you don't have to, Tim, but about how much did those run?
I actually bought this one for $20.
20?
Yeah. And I got 2 tubes of the copper and 11 extras for $50. Hold on here. Where the heck are they? Right here. I've got my table littered with coins right now. Where's the panda? Well, there's the panda. Picked up a nice 2016 panda. So got a really good deal on that one. We only paid $19.
Sweet.
Hey, Todd, welcome.
How you doing, Slacker?
Doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, sir.
Evening, Todd.
How you doing, buddy?
That's a nice round. What you got there?
That's the year of the horse, and silver around there, 2014, 1 ounce, Australian $1 there.
Nice.
Picked that up. I had to pay a little bit of a premium on it, but you know, for my daughter, it was worth it. You know, so got this really cool. I've seen this. I ain't never seen it before. It's an Apocalypse Be Prepared copper round. Okay, but what made me buy it was on the back here. Look at that.
Is that like a zombie Lincoln?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I think I've got something kind of like that, but I don't know if it's an apocalypse round.
And at first I thought
That's
it might have
cool
been a one of the Zombucks or something, but it's not. And the great thing about it, it says "Made in the USA" right there on the edge. That's always good, you know. Then this here, War Nickel say it.
Cool. Hey, that's you got the frame for that. Did you already have the coins and you just got the frame? It looks like, if I remember the live stream, Mike held up that frame and said, "This is a neat book or a neat item here."
Yeah, and Mike
that's
or
pretty cool. He
John.
lifted that up.
John actually got the frame. Oh well, Mike bought it for John. So we're still sitting here going through coins and stuff. Hey, come with us. Look to the back of this thing.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm cutting out.
Oh,
Somebody's not happy.
yeah.
Yeah, somebody's not happy at all. Got a nice little grab bag for my daughter. You know, paid $5 for that.
So that's
Just
just
a bunch of-
computational?
No, it's just a bunch of foreign coins, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice little grab bag for the kids, you know.
Barbara saying, "Slack, I stopped crying."
Got picked up a 1958 Canada silver dime.
Cool.
And then picked up a 58 Canada silver quarter.
Nice.
You know, little things here and there. Out of the grab bag, we did find a 35% silver half franc, you know, from 1968.
Nice.
So I mean, it wasn't too bad. Well, I don't know. Yeah, there's the other ones. And then I found a couple little deals from my Texas collection. Okay. These are a brass and a copper from the Fort Worth Waco, or the Fort Worth Coin Club from 1954.
Uh-oh, D dropped out. I guess he's taking care of the baby.
Yeah. So there's two new coins from my Texas collection per se.
Nice.
So yeah, got some pretty nice. But look there, Todd.
Awesome, buddy.
Got me,
Hey, Tim,
got me a silver bullet.
were you unable to find that Hurricane Harvey round?
Nobody had it, dude. I must have asked 30 people.
Wow. I figured if anywhere you probably could have found one there.
No, one guy was telling me there was a dealer in Grapevine that might have one, and he gave me his contact information. So I'm gonna give him a shout on Monday and see if he might have one. So yeah, pick that up for Ashley there, Todd.
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice, buddy.
Yeah, I had to pay a little premium on it, but it's all right.
She's worth it.
Yeah, I couldn't talk the guy down, so.
Now, at the beginning of the planning,
Hey,
there was supposed to be like, what, 12, 13, 14 of the group together?
There was a lot of us that was supposed to be there. Robert Johnson couldn't make it because his truck actually broke down on him. Thursday, he lost his front drive shaft on his 4-wheel drive system.
Oh.
and that's a brand new truck.
Wow.
You know, he just bought it a couple months ago.
Oh no!
Yeah, and then Rob Finds Treasure had to go pick up 14 boxes of halves. So, and he called, you know, and let us know ahead of a time, but you know, it wasn't like he called today and something and said that he couldn't be there. Like Adriana and Shay, Manic Coins, they were at the Houston show because they had one of their dealers there had some stuff really cheap. And I don't blame them for going because that show was 10 times bigger than this one. Oh, hell, who was that? Whitney and Gaming showed up. They did. And then, of course, we had me and John and Mike and Andrew and my wife. Then Malvado and Mickey Ross.
So Whitney and them showed up, huh?
Oh, yeah, they showed up. They was about 2 hours late, but they showed up. Yeah.
Awesome.
You know,
Hey, a
different
silver
deals.
supplement.
Oh, so he came in and he dropped back out. Oh,
Yeah.
there he is.
There he is.
Now, who was that, Tim? You said that came in late?
Whitney and Gaming.
Ah, okay. Whitney.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, Supplement, how are you doing?
Good, man.
Hadn't heard from you in a long time.
Yeah, I've been a busy guy.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Working
I
a
bet.
lot.
I've been seeing a lot of his Sweet Ford too.
Yeah, I'm behind the times on that one.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm sure that he's got a lot out there now that I haven't even seen yet.
He's definitely got one that I'm going to contact him on the 1st. I got to recoup from, you know, these monster tubes and all, but
Anytime, just give me a holler.
What
Yeah,
piece is that, Tim?
huh?
What piece is that?
He's got one that's got a well, hell, hold on real quick. Let me go over here.
I can't see the side chat. Let me try to get the side chat up.
Oh, hell.
I just got a message from Silver Mac today. He's sending my redneck bar to me.
I actually have mine.
I know you got yours. I can't wait to get mine.
Yeah, I'd like to see mine eventually, but that's going to be a while. And I sent Mac an invite, but I haven't been able to get hold of him all day. He must be really busy.
Oh, hell. It's the one with the girl on it, and I think she has like some bat wings or something.
Bat wings?
Maybe. Yeah, no, she's holding an axe.
I don't know that one. Hey, Sup, you've got that one where you can show us?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I got pictures of all of them on my Instagram, though.
Redneck sent me some pictures, and it's got a woman, and she's holding a double-headed axe, and then he sent me another one that's got like this really intricate freaking skull on it, man, and it's a bunch of designs. It looks like it's got freaking ram horns coming out of its head and shit. It's bad.
Yeah, I just did that one recently. Thanks, man. Sorry, I'm.
Well, goodness gracious, look at that one right there, John.
Oh, wow.
He gonna make me spend all my daggone money already.
Yeah, that's a new piece. That's a new piece right there that I literally just did.
That one's sick right there. Now, how many ounces is that one?
It's a 10.3. I'll pick it up and show it to you here in just a sec.
Wow.
I like that gun.
Wow.
And look how he's got the pin in there like a trigger lock.
Yeah,
That thing is. Oh,
that thing is sick.
yeah, it is.
Now, Todd wasn't there, was he?
Who?
Todd Miller. I see.
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm way up here in the corner of the U.S. here in Maine.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake.
I'll tell you what, I met a dealer there that could have been Todd's brother, though.
There
Probably.
we go. All right. You want me to show this piece, bud?
Yes, please. To answer Barbara's question, the live stream should still be up on YouTube under Michael's page.
Yeah, big it really is now. Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Dude, that thing is bad.
What is the weight on that thing?
Look at the detail on that. That is awesome.
It's got to be heavy because it's like hand size. It's like a small Derringer, a little bit larger than a little Derringer.
He said it was like 10 ounces or something.
10.3.
10.3.
Wow. Damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with
Now,
this.
now if you could just make it like a 20 ounce, like full size, where it's not flat on one side, where it's 3D all the way around.
Yeah. Dude, that right there is bad, boy. Daggone.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with how it turned out. I like it.
Oh.
Gotta have silver. Gotta have silver you can play with, man.
That's what I mean. Make a 20 ounce for yourself with a full gun. So what other?
Just wish I could afford that big to play with.
Here you go. I'm on. Look at there, Slacker.
Sweet.
Yeah, you know.
Yep, I should have number 2 headed my way
I
eventually.
love them. I love them display cases, man.
Okay, D-Wings, we'll be waiting for you. Yeah,
Of course, this is what D-Wings was talking about. My new stamp.
Oh, cool. It's like a small state of Texas.
Yeah, and then it's got TLT in the middle.
Cool.
So, yeah, it works really good, man.
Cool.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I got some more pieces on the way. I'm waiting.
I'm still waiting for Mike's video of the chicken
Monday,
chase. Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to do it today, dude. But when we got back from that coin show, we were pooped, man. We got in the daggum pool and didn't get out for a while.
How do you do on the gold finding? Panning deal?
I cleaned up a third of a gram, and yeah, 0.3 of a gram. That's what it was. And Mike, I don't know. We haven't weighed his yet. Yeah, and John hadn't weighed his yet. They're both
Sweet.
they're still in their snuffle bottle. So it's kind of one of them deals. But yeah. We got John poured his own silver bar this weekend. So
Nice.
he's pretty stoked about that. So we're still gonna stamp it and all, but before he leaves.
Yeah, I've
That's
been
cool.
having a lot of
They
fun,
got
man.
more on bars.
Yeah. Mike got his pour this weekend. He's his pour is actually the first one to have my stamp on it. So
Nice. But he was excited about pouring it, wasn't he?
oh yeah, he was. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, porn's a lot of fun, man. I'm having a blast with it.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
loving it.
Tim, that Apocalypse copper round you showed us?
Do what?
You remember that Apocalypse round you just showed us?
Yeah.
Hang on just a second. I'm going to steal the big screen. There you go.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah, but it's different, and it's got the same mask. If it would focus, the mask with the crossed guns, but on the flip side, it's got a zombie Uncle Sam.
Okay, where see, mine's got the zombie Lincoln.
Right.
So
I knew I had something that looked similar to that.
and well, yours is more proof like, you know, where mine is more like, you know, circulation style.
That's copper.
Yeah, that's copper.
And I got some Bitcoin. Oh, now it focuses.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them Bitcoin ones.
Here I am dropping them all.
Catch you down for a second. I'll get one of these Lakotas out. Now these Lakotas, all right, I thought were copper rounds. Okay, they're not. They're copper coins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're backed by the Lakota Nation. You know, the Indian reservation, and they're dated there. And then on this side, it's $2, and it's backed by the Free Lakota Bank. And then it's got their, it won't focus, but it's got their
Hey, redneck.
the Lakota food stamp. So yeah,
What's going on?
Hey,
what's
right.
up, buddy?
What's up, man?
I was just showing
Doing
everybody
good.
this.
Just
Can't wait to get mine.
Oh,
It looks
dude, I love
awesome.
it.
I got
nice.
the case ready to go for it.
Love it.
Yeah, I like that case, man.
So yeah, and then
I gotta
I
get
think
me
just
some-
fits in that case, don't it?
oh, it does, just fits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Got me a silver bullet there, Red.
I like that silver bullet. So Lincoln DC, welcome Lincoln.
Hello,
Big country
Lincoln.
Rapper.
What's up, Lincoln? Get back over here to chat, catch up, and see what everybody's doing.
Well, I see a new guy in here.
Hey, big country.
Big country scrapper.
Yeah,
All right, nerd. You have a nice night. I hear her sister's in town, so she's got family in.
Later,
Yeah.
nerd.
Supplement. You got any of that?
Later, nerd.
Got
What's
any,
that?
You got any cool new pieces you want to show us?
Other than this one that I just made, man, pretty much everything else is gone as soon as I make it. I've been making a ton of the Trumps lately. I got a bunch of those out on my workbench that I got to clean up and get out Monday. I got some. You know what? I do have one other bar I can show you. I don't think I've showed anybody this.
how much are your Trumps weighing out to be?
Right around 3.5, 3.6, somewhere right around there.
Okay, we saw a bunch of them that were 2 ounces at the coin show today.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got pictures. I got pictures of all. I don't know if you're on Instagram or not, but I usually throw pictures up there of my new pieces. I just put a picture of this gun up there. Had a lot of fun with that one. Like I said, here's another one. Just trying to get it out of the bag.
Oh, friggin' sweet, gone.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Man,
It
Wow.
seems like Supplement, you shifted from stating grams and you went into troy ounces.
Just depends on the bar. I still do grams. Just depends on the bar. But yeah, here's a Black Widow bar here. I thought was pretty cool.
I mean,
You're doing some fantastic pours, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still loving that dragon bar.
That
oh, that thing is sick, is what that thing is right there. That That's 10 ounces.
Tim, is it just me or are you like kind of echoed?
What do you mean, kind of echoed?
Oh, never mind. You're good now. Yo, stop, man. That gun is like sweet, dude.
Yeah, 10.3 ounces too, buddy.
Hey, okay. I got a question, Sup.
Yeah.
Can you do that in a full?
That's what I suggested, a 20-ounce full version.
Yeah, not pouring it. I couldn't.
Because I'd still buy one, dude. I mean, I still like it like that, but I just think it'd be awesome, dude, having it on both sides, you know?
Yeah.
I still think that would look sick in one of my floating display cases, though.
yes, it would.
Yeah, it would. What are you asking for that?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I might-
Yeah.
Really? Really? Why do you feel something so cool and then you don't want to sell it? It's like silver teasing me, dude.
Honestly, that piece right there for what it took me and how much clay I burned up on it, I'd probably sell that one for like $260.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not too bad though.
No, it's not. It's not. Guys are asking a lot more for stuff like that for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Tim,
definitely seen them at the coin show asking a lot more for a whole lot less than what you got there, believe me.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, even now, right now, like poured silver goes for what, like $25 an ounce, right?
Well,
I mean,
let's define poured silver.
Okay.
There's this is one discussion I've been wanting to have with a lot of people.
Okay.
You got poured silver that goes into graphite or goes into a mold, right?
Right.
And then you got poured silver that you make pieces in Petrobond. You either open pour or what have you. And then you have. There's nothing wrong with any of it. It's just the price difference. A lot of people don't realize what the difference is. Like this piece here, this is poured silver. Obviously, this is a graphite piece. And Delft clay pieces, and a lot of people don't understand why the price per ounce is a little bit higher. Well, the Delft clay, for the people that don't know and don't pour, is $20-some a pound, and it's expensive. It's expensive when you burn it up, and
Right.
the little small pieces, why you see some that are right around $30 an ounce or higher, is because if you burn up $3, $4, $5, $6 worth of clay, and you got a 1.5 or a 1.7 piece, you're adding a few dollars. You're adding a few dollars an ounce right there. You know
Right.
what I mean?
No, I totally
Or if you have
understand.
a piece like this, all I got to do is melt the silver and pour it in a dish. It takes me 5 minutes. You know what I mean? A piece like this is going to take me, honestly, between setting up the mold and everything else, it's over an hour.
Right. And no,
So,
the only thing that I meant by that was like
Yeah.
I didn't mean to insult.
No,
nobody.
that wasn't for you. I know you understand. I was just saying it to the people in the side chat. You know what I'm saying? Because since I've gotten into poured silver, a lot of people, like, the first thing they say, how much per ounce? How much per ounce, or how much does it weigh? And it really just depends. And then some people are shocked by the price. And then, I
Right.
take the time and I explain it to them. I'm like, nobody's getting rich doing this stuff. It's literally just you're paying for the supplies. You know what I mean? Between the gas and the clay and, the solution that you do to blacken these and the stuff that all the bits you go through. A lot of it's just paying for the supplies. Nobody's out there.
I mean,
let's clarify something else too.
That's the thing, though, right? Like you're paying. People are paying for the petrol bond that gets used, the gas that gets used, and and everything else on top of that, you know. And then, but the thing is, like, okay, when I say $25 per ounce, you know, that's normally what it goes for on the website, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Right. And
here's another piece.
the reason why I say that is, you know, it's not so much, yes, you're paying for silver, but on the obverse side, you're paying for a piece of art too. You know what I mean?
Right, and
Sure.
can we clarify something else real quick? Because you say people, that's the first thing they ask is what they weigh. Well, that's one of the first things I ask, but I understand, like the rest of the floor, is what goes into it. When I ask what it weighs, it's
Yeah.
to give me an idea or an estimate.
Yeah, yeah, and again, I wasn't referring to you guys because I know you understand about poured silver. I was just kind of just talking in general, you know, because a lot of people that don't know about poured silver, you know, and sometimes they see the prices, they're like, that's insane. That's really, you know, that's a high price. Why would I pay $25 an ounce for something? You know
Well,
what I
and
mean?
I totally understand. I mean, you know, same with, you know, like I would carve. You know what I mean? I mean, people
Yeah.
look at some carvings, and I mean, I've sold some carvings from upwards to almost $3,000. You know, and people are like, "Wow, like that's just outrageous. Who would pay that?" You know, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, you know, if it takes me 6 months to make that piece, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're not buying a log. You know what I mean? You're not you
Yeah.
know what I mean? My time and efforts went into that, and that's the same thing as silver. You want to go buy a bar of silver, you know, from, you know, your LCS that's just melt, then by all means go do it. You know what I mean? You know, you can get it for close to spot, sure, you
Yeah.
know, but you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
you want to buy something that's poured, that's somebody's time and effort that's gone into cleaning that piece, making the mold, the whole 9 yards, right? So
Yeah.
that's the way I look at it. You know, you're really, you're buying the name, you're buying the art, and you're buying that person's time that it took to make that piece. You know what I mean?
Oh
And that's
yeah,
the way I
absolutely.
think people need to.
Yeah.
That's the way I think people need to kind of look at it. You know what I mean?
Here, for example, because I like it all. I buy it all, and you guys, if you've seen my channel, you know I get all different types of silver. So here we have a piece from Mutiny Metals. I collect Mutiny Metals, the Wicked Sick Relic series that he does. This is a 1 ounce loaf. You know, not difficult to make, but he gets $25 an ounce out of that. You know, he puts the stamp on his press. You know, he puts the solution on it, and then he cleans it off with probably Scotch Brite or something like that. That's how he gets that look. And and then you got to stamp it up and stuff. So you don't have a tremendous amount of time in this one, but it's $25 an ounce, and a lot of people sell stuff for $25 an ounce, and they get used to that price point. So when you get something like this, that I would probably sell closer to 30, maybe not 30, but maybe closer to it. You know what I mean? They may think that's expensive, but the difference between this piece and this piece is a lot of time, and and the clay. I don't want to. I want to stress the Delft clay because the Delft clay is expensive. You know, that's where a lot of the cost comes from, because the people that are making pieces like this, that you can make them quick and easy and get 25. These guys are making out way better than I am, spending a lot of time on this piece.
Right. Oh, and I get it. I mean, like, okay, for instance, I had someone say to me, you know, because they were looking at buying one of my newer channel bars, right?
Sure.
And they're like, well, how can you charge, you know, 25 to 30 bucks per ounce? And it's like, well, I mean, you got to think about it. For one, that mold was 3D printed, so you got the supplies for that, you know. And then on top of that, you know, they're all made in Petrobond, you know, so there's money there. Then you got the gas that it takes to melt it. Then, you know, the time it takes to make the mold itself, and then the time it is to clean it all up, and then you got the acid bath that it sits in. That acid costs money on top of that, you know, and then the antique stuff that Mac uses, you know, and then whatever time and effort he puts into, you know, sanding it down and polishing it up and all that shit too, right? Like, you know, I mean, people, a lot of people just don't get it, you know what I mean? But
that's kind of why I brought this piece out here. This is just a simple 2 ounce round button, little channel logo that I was playing around made, and you know, if you sold this, say you sold this for $50, say you got your silver for 16, so you got $32 into your silver. You're going to make it into Petrobond, you know, say that's $1 or $2, maybe. I don't know. Petrobond's pretty cheap. Then you have, you know, your blackening solution, which I get a little tiny jar like this, and it's not cheap. then you have to, all your other supplies. But by the time, it sounds like it's a crazy expensive, $50 an ounce, but at the end of the day, I probably make maybe $10 off that. And you're spending, if you just go out to the shop and fire up everything to make one piece, it's going to take you at least a half hour or so. It's not like anybody's getting rich, and that's what I kind of try to explain to everybody. The high prices doesn't mean the people making them are getting a whole lot of money. Because when I started the Bay City Bullion and I went out and I grabbed everything, I dropped right off the bat. In the first 3 weeks, I probably dropped $6,000 just in everything that I picked up and everything that I did. Between stickers and cards and lawyer fees for starting an LLC, buying all the equipment, setting up a shop. You know what I mean? Getting the metal to start with to even have some orders and everything else. There's a lot that went into it. All the finishing, all the tools, hand tools, power tools, all that stuff. You can put a lot of time and a lot of money into that stuff to get maybe $20 profit a bar or something like that coming back. Obviously some bars you may make more than that depending on how much time, like this one here. But
well, I mean, some of them Dremel bits alone,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, those goes upward to like 50 to almost $100 a piece, dude, just for a bit. I mean, I know that because, like I said, I wood carve, you know what I mean? So I buy bits all the time,
Yeah.
And so I mean, and that's just using them on wood. I mean, using them on silver, being it that it's a metal, those bits are gonna get worn down a hell of a lot quicker. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. There's lots of cost. There's lots of cost, and I see MK Bars just joining the side now. If you take, for example, and I'm going to talk about you for a second, MK Bars. Hope you don't mind. I've been around for quite some time, and I remember, when he was first starting and everything, and you've seen how far he's come and how big he's become. And how much ounce. I don't know how many ounces he moves, but I know it's got to be a ridiculous amount. And no, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But that's you have to do that. With the amount of time that you have in pieces like this, if you're out to for the bottom line and to make the money and everything like that, it's not really going to be in these pieces. It's going to be more in like MK Bars and Mutiny Metals, and where they can move a lot more weight. They all the bottom line, what I'm trying to say here is there's many different styles of poured silver, and it's all good. I buy it all, I like it all, you know what I mean? But there's a reason why there's a price difference, you know what I'm saying? Just depends on the supplies that you use up.
yeah. Hey, I hope.
Hey, hi ho!
What's up, hi-ho?
Oh, hi ho.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree, man. And then, you know what, man? Like, I like all kinds of silver, man. Like, I'll tell you, like, I've only been stacking maybe a year now, and I'll tell you, man, poured silver, I've been buying that up for probably the last year now, and I got quite a bit myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, speaking of hi-ho, since you just joined, buddy, I want to show off a piece that I just got from hi-ho.
I knew that's why you're pulling that out.
I got myself a bunker bullion piece. Not my first bunker bullion piece, but the first one I've got from them in a while. Nice.
I was just going to say supplement. That's on my bucket list. I've got to get me a bunker bullion piece.
Nice chunky monkey. I really like the chunkiness of this 5-ounce piece that I got from them. Pretty cool.
How heavy is that?
5 ounces.
Nice.
Yeah. Sweet piece, man. And that too, and you see some of these guys that have been around. Obviously, I just started pouring, but I've been in the silver community for quite some time, like since 13, I think. But you've seen how far it's come in just a short amount of time. Like some of the first community silver that I purchased was probably like in the beginning of 15 when the Colonel was doing it. He was the only one doing it, and you saw people like MK. I got one of MK's earlier pieces, not a super early piece, but an earlier piece of a lion that he 5-ounce line that he poured about a few years ago. And you know, those were some of the coolest things that you saw coming out back then. Just a plain skull was really sweet. Nobody was making all this stuff. Like this stuff, you would have, you know, just 3-4 years ago, you know, you would have never thought of it. It's come so far in such a short amount of time. I mean, you can, you know, people are making all sorts of crazy stuff nowadays. You know, when back then, you know, with like the YPS Jaegers, he'd come out with a, you know, a simple little 3D design, and everybody went bananas over it. You know, because they just never really seen it. Nobody was really doing it. And you know, now everybody and their moms pouring nowadays and coming out with all sorts of crazy detailed stuff. It's a lot of fun, man. But this piece for sure, I had fun making this piece. I plan on making more like this. You know, I plan on making more of my regular bars too. I'm just one guy, dude. I got a full-time job. I got a bunch of kids. I only can make so much stuff. I only can make it when I can make it. And, you know, I'm basically doing it as a hobby. You know, something to do just because I enjoy precious metals. And
I'll tell you, man, by the looks of your work, though, man, I swear to God, you've been pouring in the closet for a few years.
I think everybody agrees with that, Red.
I've been pouring what, a couple months now, 3 months now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
insane.
insane.
This piece, you know, it was fun. It's pretty cool piece. Like, it's got flaws, you know. It's not perfect. It's the first one I made. You know, if I make another one, it'll look a little bit better. But it's poured silver, man. It's, you know, poured silver's gonna have flaws. It's what it is, man.
Hey, Novus.
What's up, Novus?
But yeah.
I'm Novus and I.
Oh, somebody's got an American. Oh, that's Tim. He's got an American flag up there, it looks like.
Yeah, this is another pickup I got today at the coin show.
What you got?
It's a little piece here.
Oh, wow. It's like a gram?
It's 2 grams.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it looked almost like a 1 ounce round until you got your fingers in there, and that's when it.
Yeah, it's a little video thing, you know. But the guy, he was me and him was talking and everything, and I was asking him about a couple of rounds that I was looking to get, trying to find and whatnot, and that's the one that gave me a couple of contacts to get a hold of to see if I can get them from him or whatnot. And dude, he pulled this out of his pocket and gave it to me.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm telling everybody to smash the thumbs up here and here. I forgot. I hit it now, though.
Red.
You know, I mean, just a little something.
That little weasel.
Bella's dad, aka Phil, he's here. So welcome.
What up, Phil? How you doing?
Todd, you've been awful quiet.
I'm always quiet, dude.
Making sure you're still with us.
Oh yeah.
And Slacker, my real work's calling, buddy. But I appreciate you letting me show off some of my stuff and chatting. I gotta get back to work.
I hear you. Anytime, Supplement. Thanks for coming in, and believe me, I understand how your work schedule is. It's sporadic at best.
All right, you guys take care. I had fun chatting with y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thanks for
coming in.
showing us your awesome pieces, brother.
Oh, anytime, man. Thanks for checking them out. I appreciate everybody.
Oh,
For the kind words and everything else. So just having fun, man, and just having a blast. See everybody on the side chat.
All right. Take care, Sup.
Have a good night.
Yeah, man. I'm going to show off what I got today painting.
Oh, Red's got to pull out his gold.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
That's out of that redneck pay dirt I got today.
Hell yeah. You got it.
It's about Awesome for Graham there.
Finding the shiny.
All right, MK Bars, thanks for visiting.
And then
Have a good night, MK.
I got this, but I have no idea what it is. I know it's a gem, but
Yeah, we still read. Me and John looked that picture over and over and over, man. So with Mike, we can't figure out what gem it is, but
Is that
you know,
looks like an amethyst?
it could be an amethyst.
don't say that. My wife will steal it on me.
Yeah, too bad it's not a garnet.
No, it's not a garnet. Me, John, and Mike, we found several garnets this weekend. So, but yeah, it could be an amethyst.
Like a light purple, ain't it?
Yeah,
Looks like a bluish thing.
let me put it in the light somewhere just so you can see.
Oh, his nose is leaving us.
huh?
Do you see that better?
Yeah, it does look like an amethyst red.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell my wife.
'Cause you'll lose it.
You're gonna get in trouble, Red.
That's the first one I got. So, and if it's an amethyst, you're going to steal it from me. You damn well know that. Yeah.
That was a good find.
Yeah, man. There's a pretty big flake in here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you see it there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Nice size.
Yeah, it's not bad. It weighed out. I think it was like 0.18.
There you go.
But there was a lot of like fine flower gold in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, like it's kind of hard to get that. You know what I mean?
Red, check this out.
Yeah. See now he's gonna flatten one up me.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get my screen back the way I had it.
Damn. How'd you do that?
John actually put the gold in there and made it for my daughter.
That is awesome, bro.
So it's a half of
Oh,
gram
that's cool.
of gold in there on a necklace. So
What's it got? Is it alcohol inside?
no alcohol. It's dry gold.
Oh, nice. That is awesome, man.
So yeah. So now my daughter's got a half a gram of gold sitting there.
Nice.
Got more gold than I do.
That's pretty cool, man. I like that, man.
I do too.
John does some pretty good work, though, man.
Oh, he does, man. He does.
I like. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead, buddy.
Oh, I was just gonna say I really like seeing all these little tubes and vials with the natural gold in them.
Oh yeah, man.
That's just pretty neat.
I'm gonna tease Red a little bit and send him a picture tomorrow of the final cleanup of the gold weekend.
Man, I'm trying to pan all my dirt, okay, just so I can try and beat you, but I know it's not gonna happen, okay? So
Tim, one question: when are you gonna be in my neck of the woods next?
See here, I think. I'm trying to think. Maybe we can do it tomorrow if you're free.
Sunday.
I mean, it wouldn't be until after my stream at 10 a.m. So I mean,
well, basically what I was asking is like if you're going to be out and about in town and everything in my neck of the woods, just let me know because right now, to be honest, my schedule, I don't know what I'm doing from one day to the next. It all depends on if the phone rings. You get my drift.
yeah, hey, I got you, buddy. So when I'm up in that next to the woods, I'll shoot you a text when I'm on my way to see if you're free.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
So, yeah, we'll just do it that way. That way, because I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it tomorrow. With the Sunday morning stream, and then everybody getting ready to pack up and go, their separate ways and stuff. I think
Right.
Mike and Andrea are going to stay another week, I think. So, but I know John's got to go back to work next week. So,
So Mike and Andy are staying another week?
yeah, man, they are, dude. They liked it so much they're going to stay another week.
Nice.
Next thing you know, they're gonna steal my plot of land there.
Yeah, you showed them those gold vial, the little vials of gold. That was enticement enough to stay.
Right.
Well, I mean, Mike got to pan his own here, I
No,
mean, hell. He's loving it. And then once we're done and everybody's gone, my big pan or my big tub out here that everybody has been panning in. And I know Mike has lost some, and then we had a couple of new guys come in, and John was teaching them how to pan, right here. I know they lost some, so we're gonna bag up the concentrates, and I'm gonna send some to Mike, and we're gonna repan it out and see what got lost.
Oh yeah.
maybe one of these days you can teach me how to do a little bit of panning. That sounds so cool.
Man, it's relaxing. Let me tell you, definitely relaxing.
It's a little hard on your back, though. I'll give it that.
It's only hard on your back because you're sitting wrong.
Oh yeah.
You're sitting wrong. You're putting a little bitty tub at your feet. We got this nice big tub that sits level with us, and we do it right there.
Well, I can only put so much in my kitchen,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had sent Novus a invite, hoping to get City Boy versus Redneck action in here, but he hadn't claimed it yet.
Oh boy, he
Come
called me
on,
today. He called me today, Slacker, and he said this noodling trip is definitely happening.
Oh,
He said it's definitely happening.
oh, that's gonna be so funny.
I told him, I said, man, you just don't even know what you're getting into. He's still talking about his Louis Vuitton luggage and his freaking cotton pants and crap, but I don't know.
Now, Red, why did you time him out?
Because it's Novus.
Huh?
Because it's Novus.
You can't be doing that, man.
Well, usually he comes on stream when on panel when I time him out. I was just trying to help you out.
Okay.
He does. Red does that over at mine too.
Yep. Every time.
No, Novus said he had to go anyways, I think.
Oh, he did. I didn't.
Yeah.
Know. I didn't see the messages for some reason. They all just disappeared.
Yeah, I know. He said he had to go. That's why I timed him out.
He said I couldn't see the messages. They all disappeared. Oh man. What's up,
Novus
Corn Dog?
tomorrow afternoon at 3:00 Eastern time for AU Rebel.
Yes.
So, yeah, let me show you guys what I'm doing tomorrow.
Hang on a minute. All right, there you go.
So, this is the bag I'm doing tomorrow.
Hey, that bag looks familiar there. I think it came from Texas, didn't it?
Yeah, didn't it?
Oh,
I
so
think
this
so.
is what those little pay dirt bags look like.
Yeah.
This is one of them. No, this is like a sample
Now.
bag. This is a sample bag.
Yeah, that's just a little sampler. Those things right there cost you like $11.
This is one John Will sent me. This is a big bag.
Okay, now that bag right there, Red, we did some of that from that same guy this weekend. And let me tell you, I got one hell of a nugget out of that bag.
This is a 0.5 gram plus, dude.
That looks
Yeah.
like an anti-static bag.
Now, I got a sampler bag of this, and that's where I got my 1.07 grams out of. Okay, I got
Now
a little.
remember now, Red, that was because you were new panner, so that bag was spiced up.
Hey man, I'm still getting a half a gram out of this one, so I'm pretty happy,
Yeah, you are.
right? And that's what it looks like there. All right. And then after I'm done these 2 bags, I got a big, huge bag that Clever Coins sent me of 2 pounds from the Yukon. And then after that, I got a big priority box of ECP's pay dirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now that one right there, you're gonna like it. There's gonna be some nice pickers in that one.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Use my kitchen floor.
Yeah. Now remember, Red, when you do ECPs, there is crystallized silver in there.
There's my cons. And I'm telling you, man, there's so much light gold in here. If you can see,
Red, I think you missed a nugget. Look at that.
where?
Right in the middle.
That's
You're
not-
right in the middle, man. You see it? No.
That's
Yeah.
not nothing. That's a rock, dude.
He's over here looking, dude.
Get him, Tim.
Yeah, I'm looking, dude. Like, I fuck with me like that.
Because it's fun.
Oh man, I bet Red's rolled so much gold off his pan in the concentrates. I bet I find at least a tenth of a gram in there.
Oh, guaranteed. There's so much like flour gold in there, man. Like, and it floats, man. And I put like a bunch of dish soap in there, man, and it still floats. Like, I was to the point, man. My bucket was like 3/4 full of soap
Now-
bubbles, dude.
You got to remember, Red. There's that stuff out there called fool's gold, okay, and that's mica. All right.
What?
All right, there's stuff out there called fool's gold, and it's called mica. All right. So if you can't get it to sink in your pan when you give it a tap or two, then it is probably mica that is floating on your water, not gold.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
No, I'm serious.
yeah, he's serious. The fool's gold is pyrite or mica.
Well, shit.
He said, "Well, shit."
How am I gonna know the damn difference? They all look the same.
because your mica will float like. Yeah, and then like if you take the light away, like shade it from the pan, the shine will go away from mica and pyrite.
Okay. All
So,
right.
yeah, you gotta be on the lookout for fool's gold, man.
Well, see, I'm learning, man. It's all a learning curve, Yeah. Yeah, but I did that redneck pay dirt today. That was some nice stuff. So
Oh yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it. He gave me a can of it unseeded, and dude, there was some nice stuff in there. Nice.
Man, you guys have got to stop talking about all this panning stuff. Y'all are driving me nuts. I want to do it.
it's all about the gold.
Hey, Slacker, do you need you a can of redneck pay dirt?
I need the whole smear. I don't have a pan. I don't have paper. I don't have squat. Don't worry. I mean, it just sounds so cool. I'd like to give it a shot, but I mean,
Hey, Slacker, if you had $20 laying around, we could do you a can of redneck pay dirt and a pan.
it will take me a little while to round up $20. I'm just kind of out of the game because I've got some other priorities that I have to take care of before I consider doing anything actually fun.
Right. I hear you. I hear you. Well, I mean, you holler when you're ready then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, trust me, I've got your number. But no, I really, I do. There's some things that have been on the back burner for a long time that I've got to get taken care of. That's top priority when I get a little bit of extra money other than bills, and so I got to take care of that stuff first. But yeah, we will be talking.
Oh man.
It's
we'll have to get-
amazed me.
We'll have to get you down here in the neck of the woods and go panning at the waterfall.
Do what? Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed that.
We'll have to get you down here in these neck of the woods so you can go panning at the waterfall.
Oh, that would be cool.
Just remember, Slacker. See, I was the one who brought the whole parenting to you, so I get a cut of whatever you find.
Yeah, I'll give you I'll give you a cut, Red.
Yeah.
I'll
You don't
send
even-
I'll send you the tailings.
Yeah, you don't even send me half your chocolate bars anymore.
Because I know they'll never get to you. I'm trying to entice Barbara right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of. Actually, and I'm also trying to get seduced in here, so I got a bunch of Cadbury eggs sitting there.
Yeah. So yeah, I got about 4 more bags of pay dirt to go. No, 5, sorry. And then I believe I have 2 more coming from Texas and 1 coming from M&M Prospecting. That's it. And
Yeah.
then my series will be done.
I tell you what really blew my mind was in a past stream, we were all talking about this panning stuff, and Tim said the most lucrative place you can really find is like culverts. And I'm like, I would never have thought Texas had any type of gold in it. I mean, you think when you hear that, you think California, Colorado, stuff like that. Alaska and the Klondike and stuff like that. You just don't think red clay, sandy Texas.
Well, you got to remember, okay, a lot of prospectors, they pan and they sluice clay. Okay, a lot of them do, and they find a lot of good gold in them. Now, guess what? Right along with your sands, your beaches and stuff like that. There's a lot of good gold on your beaches. Okay, Texas ain't nothing but a big old beach.
That's for damn sure.
So I mean, John Wolf can go out there in his driveway here in Texas and grab up a scoop, put it in his pan, and find gold. Okay, I can go right out here to my covert, pull a scoop out, put it in my pan, run it, and I'm gonna find gold.
The only thing I'm gonna find on my beach here is floating fish.
Oh, Red.
Y'all laughing, but I'm not kidding, man. My beach water here, the beach here, man, is horrible, dude. It's polluted hardcore.
You got to remember though, Slacker, Texas has the Brazos, okay? And there's a lot of little rivers that run off into the Brazos. And there's a lot of low pressure zones in those rivers, okay? And if you can find you a good, what am I trying to say here? A public place that's got a river, okay? And you can find a low pressure zone, dig hard.
We may, we may talk privately soon. There is a public area that's like rapids.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, John, we need to take a trip.
Hey,
We going up there to Slacker talking privately. I'll bring the pans, damn it. Forget the pay dirt.
yeah. Let's come up with a time sooner or later. Our schedules are so volatile, but you and I need to talk a little bit. You started talking about low pressure. I get what you're saying. It's where the water, they act as riffles.
Yeah, it acts as natural riffles, forms sandbars, stuff like that.
So yeah, we do. There are some rapid like areas near me.
Oh man.
Now I don't know if it would be gold rich, but from what you describe and just from what you've been talking about here in Texas, of all places, this might be kind of a place just to take some samples.
Well, see, that's the great part about it is I've got a pocket sluice. We can go out there and set up that pocket sluice and run a couple of spoonfuls, and we can tell in 5 minutes if it's going to be good enough to pan.
Yeah. Are you on your phone or your computer right now, TLT?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll talk later.
Oh, I mean, you can. I can still text and everything while I'm on chat. So, I mean, if you want to send me something, you can do it.
It's just a question.
All the secretive now.
Yeah.
Slacker doesn't want to give up his gold mine.
Well, no, because you'll be down there scooping up everything you can.
Heck yeah.
I tried to get Red down here to go panning. He wants to stay up there in Canada. Because he's afraid of them bubble pants wearing Mounties up there.
No, man, I'm coming up there. I don't give a shit, man. Next year, I'm coming up there for sure.
Nah, man, see, I don't want to tell you where it is, Red, because whenever I meet up with Tim and we go to this rocky and riffled area, I want to hold up a file that has quite a few pictures and then show you and say, hey, what I found.
Oh, most definitely.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Okay, you and I got to talk then.
Oh, yeah. You would not be surprised. You would be surprised what I could show you that came from that area.
Okay, yeah. We'll talk.
Yeah, I gotta find a place here. I hear there was an old gold mine here, just about 2 hours from here. An old gold mine that was closed down. I was thinking about checking there because there's a river that runs right through it.
What we got here? Oh, let me get back to chat here.
Well, we got Harvey Birdman who's come in.
What's a low pressure zone? It's basically where like a pool of running water creates like a natural drop zone for gold. Like that way your heavies have a deep spot to go to. Yeah, like inside of a bend, right up against a log, a nice boulder, a sandbar, the bottom part of a waterfall, natural riffle zones, stuff like that is what a low pressure zone is. Oh yeah, Gordy. Yeah, heck yeah, Gordy. Hit me up. You wanna deal with a $20 set?
The only thing, Tim, is this area. It's not very sandy. It's pretty rocky.
That's even better.
Oh,
Hey, you gonna load up and go tomorrow, John?
all right. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna me, John, and Mike gonna load up and come up.
I say that's where they're headed tomorrow after the service.
We enticed now. He said nice and rocky. Oh, we gonna have fun. Yeah, it's a lot better than the sand.
All right. Well, like I said, let's talk, because once I tell you where and give you details, if you may be like, oh, okay, well, never mind then.
No, I doubt it. Because believe me, it doesn't matter. Us three can go out there, me, John, and Mike, and even you, okay? We could bring whoever you wanted and get them out there and not find nothing all day, and you're going to have the funnest time of your life. I'm serious. It doesn't matter. That's part of prospecting, going somewhere and testing it out and trying the different spots and everything. And that way, because you never know where you're really going to find it.
Right.
So, and we may have to test 2 or 3 different spots before we actually get on it.
Okay, then let me ask you another thing. Would natural springs be a plus or a minus?
It depends, really. It really depends. What, like, you would have to like know the history of the spring. Okay, like how long it's been there. Does it recede with drought conditions? Does it have a river that branches off of it? Do you have like a low area that's really gravelly or stuff like that? How much of the bank is it eroding down?
Well, the area I'm talking about, it was low, and I found like a puddle kind of on the side.
Okay.
In the dirt, sand, whatever. And, we were just screwing around, walking around down there. And when I looked at the puddle, you could see the sand in the bottom just moving around. And I realized it was an outflow from a spring blowing that sand around. And
so a natural fluid bed.
Yeah, it's going down into that area I talked about.
Oh. We'll bring a magnet and test it.
Test it for what? Like iron?
No, gold rides and iron.
Yeah, gold rides and iron ore.
Okay.
So if we have magnetic qualities, you have a really good chance of gold bearing.
Okay. I just thought it was cool because I'd never seen one before. But you could see it moving. It was moving it wasn't just bubbling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sand was kicking it.
I think we may have got Slacker hooked a bit.
We're really going to get into
Have a good night,
I'll
Chef.
admit that, but
Good night, Chef.
Good night, Chef.
Oh, we've got him more than hooked. We put a pan in his hand and he's going to be hooked.
Right? It's going to be Slacker Panner instead of Slacker Stacker.
Because we put a pan in Red's hands and he's freaking gold fever like no other.
Hell yeah, man.
Right now, slacker panning is about the only thing I can do.
Well, I mean, prospecting is a cheap gig as long as you don't want to buy a freaking trommel and all this other equipment,
One step at a time.
But I mean, most of the stuff for prospecting you can build yourself really cheaply at your local hardware store. So,
But first thing in Japan,
yeah.
begins and ends
Now,
in Japan.
see, Slacker, we can get kits, and I have a connection where I get a kit, and I get a vial, a snuffer bottle, and a pan for $5. That's how cheap you can get into the hobby.
Huh. Crazy.
So, I mean, it's not expensive if you start right.
Oh, I know another area you would like too.
No.
I just thought about this, and it is public land. It's right off a park.
Oh, I love parks. Oh, yeah. Some good gold has come from
In
parks.
fact, I've been wanting to go down there just to take pictures.
Well, you'd be taking pictures of gold, I guarantee you. Because John Wolf says that my pan reproduces gold. So,
And this is in smack dab middle of my neck of the woods.
okay.
In fact, you pass it probably every time and don't even realize it.
I probably do.
I wish I could remember the street name or what it was close by, and I would tell you if you're heading towards, like, say you're heading towards GSMC.
Yeah.
Just look to your left,
Oh.
and then if you're heading back towards, my side, let's look to your right.
I think I know where he's talking about.
Yeah, there's a little park out there, and then if you kind of walk along that park, there's a little stream or not really a river, but a stream. But there's like some big boulders. It's a real nice rock formation where the water goes.
I know what he's talking about. I stopped there on a motorcycle trip one time.
All right.
I know what he's talking about. Yep, I always said I wanted to go back and pan that area, but I didn't know if it was like, public property or not.
Well, it's right off that park. I can't think that it would be. I wouldn't think it'd be private.
Well, I mean, when you're on a motorcycle and you're, because you know how much cops give us grief around here. They'll pull you over just because you have a vest and a patch on. I mean, so we were just kind of, laying low that day. So
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know, dude. You got me thinking about rocky, wet areas now.
that's the best way to be. Just saying, we can break some pans and a pocket sluice and get some testing done.
But the first one, I know that's public land. The only problems we might have is like the indigenous life.
Nah. We'll be all right. Me and John know how to handle that kind of stuff.
Are you talking about gators?
John's an old time prospector. You think he ain't ran into the indigenous species of time? Come on.
Yeah, I'm talking about like gators.
No.
Oh,
I'm talking about gators.
I'm talking about fishermen and tweakers.
No, I mean, hell, I'm a West Texas boy myself, so I mean, come on now. That's all West Texas is full of.
That's cool, man. Go down and grab some dirt.
Oh yeah, we'd test it right there. We'd show you how this dream mat really works.
And if y'all do it tomorrow, Mike's with you. Y'all can live stream it.
We sure in hell could.
Yeah.
Now Slacker will probably be like in a full on mask and costume or something for it, but oh man, he'd probably be having his silver gnome in front of his face or something.
Oh yes, the I'd be out there. I smell gold.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to? What's that? I like that plate. Oh, look, yellow stuff on the bottom of that plate. Is that good?
Oh man.
Just might have to leave him at home.
I'm telling you that gnome ain't gonna talk a lot when he sees that shiny in his pan. I tell you right now, it's gonna be like Red screaming like a friggin' 13-year-old school just got her first date to the dance.
I don't freaking believe it.
Slack, yeah, were you there that night?
Huh?
That Red did. You were on TLT stream that night?
No, I heard it.
It was funnier than hell.
I'll have to go back and watch.
Red was like a giddy little schoolgirl.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that one.
Hey, come on. This ain't the pick on Red Stream tonight. Come on.
I ain't playing, man. Slacker, when he saw that shiny come through in that pan, he froze, dude. I'm not playing. Y'all see that? Y'all see this? Look at this.
I still do it, dude. I still do it, man. I did it tonight too, man. I tried not to like yell and be all excited when I was doing my video, man. But you know.
Oh man, yeah, he definitely got excited big time. And I'm glad it was on my stream too.
Right.
If that was part of his series, y'all wouldn't even have seen the camera anymore. He'd have done had something guck over.
Yeah. Oh man. That was a fun night though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that and replay it. I can just hear. It's only imagine Red getting on again.
Oh, Red has got the worst case of gold fever right now. It's not even funny.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you do. You did.
Yeah, I did.
It does.
You did.
Man, I went as far as digging my basement, man.
You've already done that, and your wife done beat your butt over that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Mrs.
But
Red done told you no.
But I found a flake down there.
Well, I know you did, but Mrs. Red done told you no. She said if she caught you digging in that basement again, she's gonna whop you.
Yeah, she did. She's like, my house is damn well worth more than a freaking flake.
Yeah, but Red, think of where that flake come from. Where's its brothers and sisters? And
No, don't get me thinking like that, man, because my wife will kill me, dude. You get me thinking like that, man, I'm going to be a dead man. Next thing you know, my house sank like 5 feet into the ground, you know? Can't even open the front door because it's halfway in the ground, you know?
Oh. Yeah, we're definitely there.
My house would be on a
Doesn't look
90-degree
good,
angle.
Slacker.
What's that?
Those eggs.
Oh yeah, see, I'm trying to get Barbara excited over there, and I'm trying to get Seduce to come in.
Yeah, I don't think you should eat all that, man. That's like diabetes waiting to happen. You should just send about 3/4 of them over here.
Yeah,
No, that's diabetes waiting to happen, Red.
thanks for trying to save me, Red.
Oh,
No problem.
Red, all you get is veggie sticks, damn it.
Yeah, you
Yo,
hear
I would.
turn and Red's
Yeah.
This stream's not PG, right, Slacker?
No, I mean, you can just hear the concern in your voice about my welfare eating these.
Completely.
Just send them over to me. I'll save you. Just send them over to me.
That's it. That's it. And I swear to God, Tim, you send me veggie sticks, man. I'm gonna send you something rotten.
What's that black bag of chips you got there, Slacker?
That's actually from England. I've never seen them. It's Sensations Thai Sweet Chili. It's
Sound
like,
good.
I bet them.
I had a bag, and they are good. They have a really cool flavor to them. But I haven't ever tried these on air.
Nice. I like Thai chili.
But I've never tried these on a video stream. I never did them on air, and that's part of what I do on my Saturday night stream or Saturday afternoon streams. Is I try something new from England whenever Steven sends it to me. And Barbara just loves that section of the show, so I'm hoping to kind of keep stuff going through. Now, when I run out of stuff from England, I'm just gonna have to pick stuff that I like, and
Yeah, I'll send you some Canadian stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
man, I make a lot of stuff.
Hit me up.
I just bought today some Thai chili pickle.
I don't now. Steven was going to send me some pickle chips. You know, and I don't. I've had those here, and they are terrible.
Hey, Slacker, hit me up when you're ready, man. Whatever, whenever. We're going or holler at me tomorrow when you get some time or whatever. But I got to get off here and take my butt to bed.
Okay, all right, Tim. We will be in touch. I'm going to try to find some pictures. I think I got some pictures around here somewhere of the area.
Yeah.
And I'll try to send those out to you. Tomorrow's probably going to be bad. Like I said, I just don't know.
Okay. Well, like I said, you know, if you got time or whatever, and you want to conversate about it and whatnot, holler at me. And if you have pictures and you could get like a grid on the map, you know, a freaking longitude, latitude or something, we could definitely look at topical graph maps of it too.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. I mean, that would be easy enough to do if I could just walk out there and then with a GPS unit tag that area.
Yes.
All right,
We
Tim.
can look. Matter of fact, we could like, you know, look real close with the Google Earth stuff. So
Oh, that's easy enough. And you know, that's probably what I'll end up trying to do a little bit later tonight. I'm like you. I'm fixing that. I'm going to have to go here shortly, but I may look up Google Maps and do a satellite view of the area and tell you what show you where I'm talking about.
all right, that'll work.
That I forgot about that. That's a great idea.
So normally we check areas out like that, you know, before we head out there. A lot of times we'll spend, you know, a couple hours on it just trying to find a new spot.
And
Yeah.
in the meantime, I could probably, if I can remember exactly where, I can do the same thing for that other spot I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just holler at me. But I got to take my butt to bed.
All right. Thanks, Tim. I had a great time talking to you tonight.
Have a good night, brother.
See you, Tim. See you in the morning, buddy.
All right. See you.
And then there were three.
Yep.
And we still got our side chat, although they're kind of quiet over there right now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
The ones I can see.
Up early in the morning too, so I gotta head out here.
Oh, okay. All right, Todd. Well, thanks for coming. Sorry, man. You were so quiet.
I'm always quiet.
Have a good night,
Always.
Todd.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you having me on the
Oh,
panel.
you're always welcome. I'm going to start whenever if I do these things. I'm going to start throwing invitations your way. You Red and Tim.
Sweet. Looking forward to it.
All right, man. Well, you have a great one. We'll talk soon.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, you too, Todd.
Yep. Night, Red.
Have a good night.
Yep. Hi, Barbara. Everybody.
And,
And then there were two.
yeah, it's soon to be two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say this is real intriguing. All of this panning stuff. I mean, I never really thought about it. Like I said, not here in Texas. I mean, I've always told this was like a horrible place to try to find anything like that.
Man, when you actually find your first piece of gold, man, I'm telling you, you'll be sucked right in.
Well, yeah, I probably will be. If we were to go and investigate that spot and see any color at all, I would be thinking about every place I've visited, every place that I could get to on public land where I wouldn't get in trouble.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Because to me, that's just neat. I mean, it may not make any money off of it or anything, but like I said, I think those little vials just with that gold, natural gold, little powder or whatever, I just think that's just too cool, man.
Oh, it
Especially
is, man.
the fact where I dug it out and found it. That would just be phenomenal to me.
It is for sure, man. Like, you know, like Sagan sent me a little bit, like a half a gram of raw gold. And from there, man, like I just wanted to get some of my own, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, I just think it's cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Barbara finally looked at her screen. She's going, "Ooh, I see candy."
Yeah. Is it me that's echoing, or is it you, or?
It must be you because I don't hear anything. I don't hear any kind of an echo.
Okay, then it's just me. All right. No worries. Well, I don't hear it now, so. Yeah.
Barbara, that's the whole reason why I put those up there was so you could be happy about the candy being out, and I was hoping Seduced would, it would just like zone in on her. Ooh, there's Cadbury eggs out. I gotta go to it. Although Seduced isn't being sociable tonight, she must be busy.
Yeah. Yep. She stepped away to make some pasta. Where's mine?
She didn't make you any. You're in Canada, dude.
Yeah, I know. You're supposed to say A at the end of that sentence.
I did that once.
You're in Canada. You don't get none, eh?
I did that. In fact, I did that to you. I asked a question and put at the end of it. You didn't even notice. I had to say, you didn't see me go all Canadian on you just then?
Right.
Oh, Barbara says she'll overnight it to you.
Oh, there we go. So I get some meatballs with that too, right?
Extra sauce.
Yeah, you can't have pasta without meatballs.
Order the good sauce.
Yeah.
She says, "Ha, eh."
Yeah. Well, at least she spelt it right. A lot of people just put the letter A in there,
Oh no, it's EH. Eh.
Yeah.
Gotta get it right. Yeah, that's like one time I was talking to Seduced and we were in voice and she actually did. She doesn't do that. You hardly ever hear her put after anything, and she slipped one night and she said something and put at the end, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you really are in Canada." She goes, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I try my best not to."
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know why we even do it. It's just, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know either, but in a former job that I had, we were an international company and we had a group of engineers that came in from Canada, and they all did it.
Yeah.
They all did the after certain things, in fact, one of them, he and I became, I won't say his full name, but his name was Pete. And I just loved Pete. He was funny. Oh man, he was like the coolest engineer you could meet. And so I asked him, we were working, and I was like, "So, what would be like a national food or some national food or something for Canada? Like you hear the old sayings like hot dogs, the ballpark hot dogs, a national food of the USA or something like that." So he kind of sat there for a minute and he was thinking. He says, "Man, I guess that'd be beer, eh?"
Yeah. That'd be it. Well, I mean, you got the ballpark dogs, which is New York City. You got nice steaks and ribs, which would be Texas. Then you got your pasta, which is Italian. Your tacos would be like your Mexican, and for Canada, definitely beer all the way.
Now, what did you say for Texas?
Steak and ribs.
Yeah, that and barbecue.
Well, yeah, that kind of goes with steak and ribs, right?
Well, they have their categories.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we got Canadian bacon too, eh?
Yeah, and that's what Donald in New Mexico says. Canadian bacon, eh?
Yeah.
All right, corn dog. You have a good night, sir. Thanks for coming in. Hey, you had an invite, man. You could have come on the panel.
Have a good night, corn dog. Yeah. You know, don't get me wrong. Like, I like bacon from the States too, but I mean, Canadian bacon to me, it's a lot more. There's a lot more fat on it, you know, which in turn makes it just so much better.
Well, now here's a question I've heard. Now, forgive me if it's not true or anything like that. But isn't Canadian bacon nothing more really than just ham?
No,
No.
no. Well, I mean, it's all pig, right? But no, it's not a ham. It's like strips, you know?
Okay. I remember an argument about this in another stream from, I don't know if it was mine or TLT's or whose, but I remember us getting into that conversation where they were saying Canadian bacon was, just ham.
Yeah.
Now, Barbara says she has two things. She says in USA, it looks just like ham, talking about the Canadian bacon. And she asks, what's a popular beer in Canada?
Okay, so the most popular beer in Canada would probably be Molson Canadian. But from my neck of the woods would probably be Pop's Blue Ribbon.
Oh, we've got that down here.
Right. Pop's Blue Ribbon here, it's like $1 a beer. You know what I mean? And a lot of the rednecks, like they buy it. You know, a lot of the country people buy it. You know, but like a big one here would be Molson Canadian. Another one would be like Budweiser and Labatt's Blue.
Okay, now we've heard of the Pop's Blue Ribbon and we've heard of Budweiser, but what was the other one?
Labatt Blue.
Okay, now that I've personally not heard of.
Yeah, Labatt's Blue is pretty good. So I mean, like our alcohol is stronger than your guys's too, right?
I was about to ask if it was a stronger alcohol content in Canada than in the US.
Yeah, well, your beer is what, like 7% or something like that?
Oh, I have no idea.
No, I think yours is like 5% alcohol or something.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah,
Four or five sounds right. I think I remember hearing that once, but I really don't know.
Yeah, and our beer is anywhere between 7 and 14%.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like our whiskey. Now I'll give you. You get some good whiskey from the States. You know, you can get up to 60 proof. But here, our weakest whiskey in Canada is probably around 50%.
Now, Pitt just popped in and says wrong. That's the only thing he has said. So I don't know if he means wrong on the U.S. alcohol content or Canadian. I don't know what he means by wrong.
Okay. Pitt's also in Vegas, so the alcohol there is also a little bit stronger in Vegas than it is anywhere else in the States too. So
really, I thought as expensive as it was, it'd probably be all watered down in Vegas.
No, they got a higher alcohol.
No, I was joking. I was joking for sales.
No, they want to get everybody drunk in Texas, so they keep gambling.
Vegas, not in Texas.
In Vegas, yeah. But yeah, you know what? Even though Pitt, I mean, I still don't think your guys' beer is stronger than Canada's, though. Not even in Vegas.
There's a song. You got stronger beer.
Like, I think Canada's got the highest alcohol content in beer.
I'll find it.
Oh, really? I figured Germany would be the tops on that one.
Well, I'm saying like between Canada and the U.S., right?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
The Pit says he thinks it's the same in Vegas. The contents are the same in Vegas and in Canada.
Maybe. I mean, if you go and get a generic beer here, it's like, between 9 and 12%, But I mean, if you go get like, a good brand, like Labatt's Blue or, Budweiser or even Corona, Heineken, stuff like that. It goes up between like 14 and, even 18%. You know what I mean?
No, Barbara, she wants to know what's a popular food in Canada besides beer.
Besides beer,
Yeah.
the wife says poutines, but I mean that's not. I mean, I'm sure you guys have that there too, right?
I've never heard of it.
Okay, so a poutine is basically fries, gravy, and cheese.
Cheese curds.
Like cheese curds.
It's what now?
So you got French fries smothered in gravy with cheese curds on it.
Huh. Yeah, I'm with Barbara. I have never heard of that.
It's a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I mean personally, my favorite food is Spam, but you guys all have that there, so
Oh, we've got Spam.
yeah.
Can I settle the debate between American beer and Canadian beer?
Yeah.
Canadian beer strongest at 6.1, but the U.S. does come in very close at a 5.9. Yours is Busch Ice, and our strongest one is Labatt's Blue Dry.
Okay, so your strongest beer in the States,
Busch Light
not including Vegas,
No, Busch
is Busch Ice
at 5.9.
at 5.9. And in Canada, our strongest beer is Labatt Blue Dry at 6.1.
Okay. All right.
Those are Canadian-made beers versus American-made beers.
Yeah.
Not international.
That's not like international beer though, right? Like that's just the Canadian brand, Like
Now,
like I said, we got Coronas and Heineken and stuff like that comes in here.
yeah,
So
we got that too. We have our imports.
Right, exactly. But I mean, like when it comes to Canada, we get a stronger alcohol in our beer, even in our import beers, than what you guys do there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Barbara says we have fries with brown gravy, but not with cheese curds. And then Tyneside. Am I saying that right? Tyneside?
Yeah. Tyneside.
Fries with gravy plus melted cheese.
Yeah,
that's a poutine.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we do have that then.
Yeah. Tyneside's in England, I believe so.
It's actually from Quebec.
So.
Well, Quebec is Canada.
No. Tyneside is from England.
Oh, from England.
Right.
Okay.
So like England and Canada, we kind of share a lot of the same menu. You know what I mean? Obviously, because we're kind of connected with them. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not surprised that he knows what it is. Obviously, when I was down in Liverpool, they basically served a lot of the same stuff we serve here, right? And their alcohol in the UK is actually stronger than Canada's. So, you know what I mean?
So, in other words, if you're ever in England, be careful.
Well, yeah. I mean, you'll get drunk. You'll get drunk quick. I mean, like one beer here is like 2 to 3 beers in the U.S. Now, that being said, one beer in the UK is like 2 to 3 beers here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, if I'm ever in England, I will never know.
Right. So I mean, if you went to England and had a beer there, it'd be like you drinking 5 beers of yours.
Shoot, there is no way. I couldn't do a lunch with a beer over there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tyneside says he's just up the road from Stephen Heath. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, see, I like warm beer. I do not like my beer cold. I don't know why. I can't stand cold beer.
See,
You know?
I can't stand warm. That's to
Like
me. Just,
my case of beer, and I mean I don't drink a lot. You know, I drink maybe once a year. You know what I mean when it comes to beer, right? But I buy a case of beer and it sits right beside my furnace.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like skunky.
So I'm telling you, like when you crack that open, all you can smell is like, you know, like pretty much you poured beer on your driveway in the middle of the summer, and that's all you smell. You know what I mean?
Skunky.
amen, Barbara. The colder, the better.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean my whiskey on the other hand, you know, I like it a little chilled. You know,
I don't. Nice.
I don't put ice in it, but I will throw the bottle in the freezer for a little bit. You know.
Donald, did you see what Donald said?
Once a year,
All
all year
year
long.
Yeah, the best thing in my life.
No, no.
Wifey don't
Moonshine maybe, but
know. God no.
yeah, we get some good moonshine up here. That's for sure.
Tyneside says he hasn't drank in 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't drink a lot. Like I said, it's just usually once in a while, you know. You know, special occasions, stuff like that. I'll have a drink, you know.
Mhm.
When the wife allows me to.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, are there any other questions from the side chat to our Canadian friend here?
Well, I'm here too now.
Mrs. Red is here too now.
Yeah. Hi, Mrs. Red.
Hello.
I'm just curious because that's how this has all started. Was people were asking in side chat about things, and it kind of got on the subject of what's different between the two countries.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, I mean, not getting into politics and that because I don't like talking about that, but you know.
Yeah, I agree. Less politics, the better. Oh, here's my question. I think you've answered this a long time ago, and it's kind of off the food thing. But you know, when we decide to travel outside of the country, one of the biggest things we've got to watch out for is what that country's power grid. Now, I know England is 220, 50 hertz, and they've got those funky little plugs that are, well, actually, they're not little, they're big, and they got that little switch on them. But what is it like in Canada? I mean, are you?
Ours are the same as yours.
Oh, so you're 120/60,
Yeah, 3-prong.
60 hertz.
Yeah.
We have the same plug.
Yeah, same thing, same plugs, everything.
I was curious about that, and you know, because Canada and the U.S. are a lot alike in a lot of ways, but they still have their differences.
Yeah. Well, I do have a question for Tyneside. He said, Red, your package is inbound. I'm confused. What package are we talking about? I didn't think I bought something from him.
Maybe it's the package from Steven.
No. No.
No
I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of confused.
That's hard. So I found it for the Canadian West. The US is about 51%, 125 proof, whereas Canada cannot exceed 90%, and we are a 160 proof mint.
Yeah.
That's just the whiskey. And bourbon. I'm more of a, whiskey scotch kind of.
I don't think Tyneside, is he still here? Yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
I said what we talked about last week on Discord.
He can't remember yesterday.
I can't remember. Oh, that sounds bad.
You can't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna pop over to Discord quickly and check my personal messages.
Oh, you're fine.
I think you made Novus mad
Well, that's
Why?
not hard.
because he
Why?
never came back. Well, you said he had to go.
He said he had to go.
Is it still in New York?
I think so. He said he would. It was going to be like middle of next week or something before he could get back and pick up on the auctions.
Or his show, the shit show? Is that what he calls it? The shit show?
Yeah, that's something else. But yes, he does do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Which is actually kind of funny.
Yeah, okay. I totally understand now what Tyneside was saying about now that I go back and read. So yeah, he was sending me basically just a gift. But other than that, I have no idea what's being sent to me. So I
But he
just know.
says, "Don't say." He's like, "Shh."
Yeah, oh, okay, my bad. Okay, erase what I said.
Mum's the word.
Mum's the word. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. Barbara says, "I'm sorry." Barbara says he's gonna try tomorrow at 3 p.m. I guess that's Central or Eastern. I thought he said 2 p.m. Eastern for the auction. Okay, now we've got dead air. So
Oh no, I'm
I'm really
here.
good at talking.
Hey, why don't? Yeah,
I'm
because
great at
I'm
talking.
just trying to read something here.
You read. But also,
always Eastern time. So I guess that means that would be 4 p.m.
well, for us, it'd be the same time. If he's in New York, we have the same time as New York, so that's Eastern Standard. I don't know what it'd be. Texas, they're 1 hour behind us or 1 hour ahead. No,
Texas is 1 hour behind, so
I'm sitting
it'd be,
at 12, Red.
it'd be, huh?
I'm at 12:12 right now.
Right. So 3 p.m. Eastern would be 2 p.m. your time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm Eastern, right?
Right. Well, I just thought he had said a different time. Barbara says 3. I thought I heard 2, but I could have been mistaken.
Well, it's 2 your time.
Right. Right.
There you go.
It's 3 my time, right?
Okay.
'Cause it's 12 o'clock where you're at, and it's 1 o'clock where I'm at.
And he's still going strong.
Thank God I'm retired now. I ain't gotta like get up at 4 a.m.
Yet you still wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I do. I do. I don't know. I've been doing it. I've been doing it for 9 years, you know. So now it's like
He wakes up.
Programmed.
yeah, it's programmed exactly. Like you know, if I want to sleep in, my body don't let me. You know.
Except, well, no, you do. You sleep till about 7 now. I'd roll over and tell him to go back to sleep. Kind of like a kid. Roll over, go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'll lay there. Like I'll wake up at 4. I'll turn on Netflix and watch it for an hour, and then I'll decide, okay, I need to have a nap, and then I'll go back to sleep for another hour or 2.
Whereas, like when he's waking up, I'm still wide awake.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time I get up, she's just getting home from work, so you know it kind of works out good. You know, I get up and breakfast is cooked, and then she goes to bed. I eat my breakfast, and you know,
Once in a while.
all's good.
It's what?
Yeah,
1 hour, 2
she
hours?
takes care of me. That's for sure.
Mhm.
You
Good
know?
old fashioned country girl in his new age.
Mhm. But okay, if you don't mind me self-promoting for a minute, Slacker.
I'll go right ahead.
Okay. I will be starting my new series of my gold panning videos. Probably coming up next week. Closer to probably the end of next week, if not the following Monday. So stay tuned in for that. You know, if you follow the videos, there might be something at the end of the series. So you know, just kind of keep your eye out.
And if you were in my last stream, you know that if you were in my earlier stream today, you know the question I asked Red, and he said I cannot answer that, and I understood why.
That's right. So, and then also, I know a lot of the people already know this, but you know, I'll you know, just shout myself out again here, toot my own horn. But I got new channel bars out now, and Silver Mac is making them. So if anybody wants a channel bar, either shoot me an email or shoot Silver Mac an email at silvermac18 icloud.com, and we will you know, set you up. And yeah, that's my little self promote, everybody. You know, I appreciate people you know, subbing my channel and watching my videos. It truly means a lot. I wouldn't have got where I am today without any of you. So
Well, I need to get Mac and Gear making some more slacker bars, because right now that's the only way I can get that number 2 that's being reserved for me.
I like the looks of them.
yeah, I really like the slacker bars.
I love that.
I'm actually like stoked I got the full set, dude.
Oh man, I cannot wait. I want to get a box to put them in. In fact, I had a picture. I took Slacker's Thunder out of its box and I put.
Hey, there's no talk like that
What?
Huh? What?
about a box. There's no talk like that.
Well, I was just going to show you what it looked like.
A display.
Okay, show me.
If I can find it. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on.
You don't have
I took the smaller ones. I took the copper, the silver, the brass, and I don't remember if I had the aluminum one in there or not. But they look so cool as a group. There you go.
Okay. Got it, yeah.
You see that, Red?
I'm just waiting for YouTube here.
Oh, I'm sorry, the YouTube side.
Yeah, I see it.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome, man.
That's the complete set.
Yeah. See, I got the copper, the aluminum, and the brass, and the silver.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I've got.
Yeah. But the only one I'm missing is a gold one, man.
I can't say anything about that right now.
You can't say anything about that right now.
So
Huh.
I have to check with Mac. He had an idea for something that was similar to that, but I don't know where he stands on that, if he's decided to do it or not. It has been talked about.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
But I'm just, like I said, I don't know where he stands on that, and I haven't been able to talk to him all day because I have an idea for another slacker, a slacker piece. I think it would be funny. I'll go ahead and say it because I don't know if it's ever going to happen. But I would like to get something small, like 1 ounce range, maybe half ounce, 1 ounce, something with a raised area on top and a sunken area on bottom where they stack together, kind of like the Scottsdale stackers.
Yeah.
But instead, these would be small. These would be, affordable. But they would be, and you see this is going slacker stackers.
Yeah. I like it.
I just think it's funny. Slacker stackers.
Yeah. It works, man. Yeah, Tyneside got number 3 of my channel bar.
And of course, the second one, serial number. If we were to go through with the slacker stackers, of course, you would be, reserved for the number 2s.
Yes, I will be. Yes, sir. Just like my bars, you get number 2.
That's right. I can't wait to get that square one.
Isn't that thing sick?
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
Oh man, I love your 2 ounce puck, which I still have. It's right here on the shelf.
I like it. at the square. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make room for this other one though.
I know it's going to be a lot larger, but I like it because your logo really pops on those new bars.
Yeah, it
I get
does.
good on that logo, didn't I?
Yeah,
I'm getting really good.
you can see all the detail of everything, you know.
And it has your name real big. The Redneck Stacker. I mean, it like I said, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
I do like that bar, and but I do hope I can try to talk Mac into these little slacker stackers. I just think they'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't even have one of my little pucks.
Oh, really? You didn't keep one for yourself?
No, they all sold before I got them, and then Mac already had one, and he won it in the Grande giveaway, and then so he said, okay, well, you know, just send me something else. So I sent him that play button that I poured, and then the minute that happened, somebody else wanted to do a trade with me, and I did a trade.
Doesn't Gavin have?
I've got only one left of the original.
I mean, my son has number 3 of mine, so I guess I do have one
We have one in the
technically.
house. Well, in the house, but with our son's stack.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get those. Those are number 2s, are they not?
These are 2-ounces, and I've only got one of the original slacker bars. Like you, I got 10 originally, and before I could even put them in the safe, they were pretty much all called for.
That's you.
Uh,
You were the same one.
Let me get it out of the bag. There we go. That's one of the originals. I say the originals. Actually, all the originals are gone. This is number 1 of the serial numbered series.
nice.
But they are no longer being made. I keep trying to talk him into, but he's still dealing with his arms, and so he just can't pour anymore right now.
Right.
I miss the old 2-ounce bars, but I tell you what, Mac does an awesome job on that slacker bar. He absolutely blew me away. I mean, it was just so crazy because I always wanted one like that. And he just emailed me, hey, Slacker, I like your channel, love your logo. Would you mind if I experimented with it for this? And I'll send you this, this, and this. And I was like, yeah, sure, give it a shot. And when he saw it, he was like, okay, I've poured them. I'll send you your share and I'll destroy the mold. I'm like, no, we got to talk. Don't destroy that mold. These are awesome.
Hey, Dragon Hordes.
Hey, Dragon's Horde. Oh, not much. We're just out here hanging out and yakking. We've been at it for 2 hours now, about 2.5 hours.
Yep.
And I do like your name, Dragon's Horde. I am, as you can tell by my avatar and logo, that I love dragons.
Yeah, I want to get one of them mats, dude.
Oh yeah, talk to Silver Seeker.
Yeah.
And see if he is still doing the coin roll hunting mats, and send him your. If he is, I think they're about $35 US. You send him a logo, any type of a catchphrase that you normally use in like your videos or anything, and then he will design, or he'll design it, send you a proof before, for you to approve it. And then once you approve it, then it'll take probably about a month or so, and he'll send you the mat. I love this mat. I mean, pardon the jiggling and everything of the camera, but just to show you, see, I got the Metals Mafia logo on one corner, and because it came from Silver Seeker, I've got little COAs here too. I've got Silver Seeker's logo in the other corner. To me, it's like a professional type. You see these gamers and stuff that have all this professional gear that they use in tournaments and stuff. To me, that's what this looks like. It's like a professional mat. And I just love it. I didn't have any type of a catchphrase. It would have been "Stack on, my friends," but I just didn't like the way it looked. I said, just leave that off and put the logos in the corners, and we're good. So that's what he did. Another one you could talk to who has another mat is pretty cool is Chef. Chef Capone got one from him, and I love Chef's mat. But
Yeah, I would like to get one eventually. I think it'd be kind of cool.
there is a website you can go, and I can't remember what it's called. Cool Sticks or Cool Stacks, COOLSTAX.com, I believe. www.coolstacks.com. Click on that. That should take you to Seeker's kind of a Chef, you're still here. I was just talking about your mat. Oh, he's still doing them. Chef says he's still doing them.
Yeah.
Chef, is it Cool Stacks? Like I said, COOLSTAX.com. Is that right? Let's give Chef some time to answer. But if it is, yeah, you just go in there, click CRH Mat Custom, and he'll get back in touch with you. You send him your logo, you choose the color, any catchphrases or anything else you want on there. He'll design it, give you a proof. If you approve it, then he'll make your mat for you. And believe me, it's great. It's kind of like to tell you what it excuse me feels like. It's kind of like a big mouse pad.
Nice.
In fact,
Yeah, because I would like to get the Metals Mafia on one side in the corner like you got, and then I got another image I want on the other side.
well, then he'll do that. You just send him the images and tell him where you want them, and he will customize them in there. See, this is the bottom. When you flip it over, it's got that kind of a non-slip type.
Right. It's what called.
Chef says yes, it is. It's let me see if I can put that in there for anybody who's left here. www.
Yeah, Jen found it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's on the website.
I
Yeah.
believe
So that's Silver Seeker's website?
yeah, it should be like Silver Seeker gear, Silver Seeker merchandise, and there'll be like it's been a long time since I've seen it. There's some tabs across the top, and then there's one over to your right that's either like gear, or it may even mention CRH mats or coin roll hunting mats or custom mats or something like that. It's in there.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get one right away, but eventually I'd like to get one. You know, just for when I'm doing my videos, you know what I mean?
And that's why I got mine, was for the videos. And it's in every video I make now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, man, it's like 1:30 here, and
Yeah, I'm about to close it down. Hey, Chef, if you would please take a picture of that mat that you have and send it to Red in his PMs, just to show him, because your mat's really cool, dude. I really like it, and just to give him another idea of what these things look like.
yeah, do that.
But like he said, it's getting late. I need to go. Red needs to go. Mrs. Red, it was nice having you with us.
Oh, good evening.
And everybody in the side chat, Dragon's Horde, Chef, Donald, Barbara, if you're still there, everybody, thank you so much for stopping in and talking with us. It's made it a good night. It really did. I had fun talking to all you guys. So until the next time, y'all take care and stack on, my friends.
See you guys later.